The fields in northern KwaZulu-Natal between Newcastle and Normandien look serene. But on the last Saturday of winter, Glen and Vida Rafferty returned home from dinner with friends to an ambush at their front door. Both were shot dead here. The murderer's identity is unknown, and their motive remains uncertain. Neighbours and private security report scant evidence of theft. A week later, the house is still. But the President's words echo through this land. There are no farm killings in South Africa, he said. On the ground, things look different. Today, 3,000 people have gathered in the Rafferty's memory to protest their murder and make a peaceful demand. We go there to talk to as many people as we can.
No, what brought us here is just because of what is happening. There was one farmer and his wife were shot last week, Glen Rafferty. So he's a farmer. We are also farmers. So what happened to him, although he's white, we don't look at the color, we look at what we are doing. We are doing the same thing. We are all farmers. Next time it's going to be me.
We're here this morning at Newcastle where last week there was a couple murdered just outside towards Normandien way. So all the farmers and everyone interested in the cause has gathered together now, and we are going to be driving from Newcastle to Normandien to the farm where the couple was murdered, and fighting for the cause, for fighting for the farmers, fighting for equality, fighting against corruption, fighting against bringing the whole South African corruption scandal and scheme down, and really realizing the potential in the country.
And are you guys farmers?
Just my friend. To farming, yeah. I'm into game farming.
Mm-hmm. And what's your experience been in terms of like safety and doing business?
Well, I would say it's not safe anyway. It's just unfortunate the situation of our country is in, and which is leading to the amount of crime that we're currently having, and the situation of the economy and everything put together that's leading to all of these disasters and murders and crimes and rapes and what have you. Well, we're here to support none of those wrong and what's for all right for everybody, including the farmers.
We're all together as a team. Together we can make a difference.
I like that. So you guys are not farmers yourselves, eh?
No. But with our clientele, we deal with mostly farmers, with TLBs, tractors, trucks, whatever it is. So we have to show that, we're there for them.
So julle is paramedics?
Yes.
Maar julle was nie hier gestuur om te werk nie.
Nee.
Julle kom net hier om te
support. Baie pynlik en baie en sien soos 'n dingetjie soos dit, mense wat nie verstaan nie, sal nie weet nie. Maar met al hierdie mense bymekaar, daai support system, dit maak dinge baie makliker.
What would you like to see change?
I'd like to see us all living in harmony, all as one and working towards each other and living together and carrying on together. Not the way we're going at the moment. No, that definitely needs to change. And the mindset of the people. And
Good.
I see you're also quite an earthbound person.
The main idea is the fact that this has to stop. We are producing food for this country, and at this moment I think all of us are under pressure, and unfortunately we had the incident here last week, and it's now hitting home, and I think you can look around you, it's everybody's had enough, and it's time for the government to do something.
We're protesting against farm murders which are happening on a daily basis. And you know something, every meal that we have, the farmers got a hand in it. Why are they killing the farmers?
Yeah.
So we're here to show our solidarity, our support for the farmers, and we hope the Minister of Police can do something about this, increase rural patrols and keep the farmer going. He's an important part he's the backbone of any country.
Crime affects everybody. it doesn't look at color, especially to us as farmers. What Glen had, if he's a farmer, he's farming with cattle, is cultivating land whatsoever. We also do the same. You find that next morning when you wake up, your livestock is not there. So it affects everybody. It doesn't look at color.
What are we doing here?
We're supporting each other. There should be no any killing anymore, not to done to anyone. Except if it were white or black, we are all one nation.
And are you a farmer yourself?
Yeah, we farm outside here, and we also do other things, other businesses, but mainly farming. Yeah.
And I see you've got your family here with you, and I assume you've got your family with you on the farm. Is that part of what makes this kind of thing so concerning?
Yeah, I mean, the difficult thing for all of us is obviously that, that's our homes, that's where we live, and we've all been there for generations, and to show we all have kids, and we need them to stay alive and stay on farms to keep on feeding their nation.
I mean, it's food security. I mean, if there's no farmers, we don't have food in our country. That's the bottom line. And it's important that we stand united. I mean, our religion teaches us that we need to be united no matter what color creed you are. And I'm hoping, as Mr. Rob said, that this line is 20 kilometers long. I mean, what a turnout! I don't think anywhere in the world we've seen this. I mean, Newcastle, and that for me that's a major achievement as a farmer, because I'm a full-time farmer, and that's a major achievement. And I hope this opens our bigger picture. Government opens their minds and opens. Something needs to be done with the policing, with the security, the safety of farmers and the families that are staying on farms. I don't know what else to tell you.
I think
it's. I got no words for what I've seen today. I mean, if people from all colors have united together, and that alone is an achievement.
A local farmer and friend of the Raffertys, Rob Houghton, put up hundreds of crosses along the road leading to their farm almost overnight. 3,000 people climbed into 1,000 or so vehicles: tractors, buckies, sprayers, trucks, combis and cars. It took hours for the somber procession to pass the boulevard of crosses. The mood was reflective here, people stepping out to remember and to pray. At the end of it is a sign that speaks for itself.
So I mean, I think that this particular murder really kind of set the fire. They were very close friends to all of us, and we're quite a tight-knit community. So that was a big shock. But that is just a drop in the ocean on the bigger picture and what's happening, and how many farmers are getting murdered around the whole country. But this in particular really just stoked the fire for us as a community, and so we are going to stand up and have our voices heard. I mean, this is not just my future, but this is the future for all young farmers, all young people around the whole country, not just farmers. This is our future, really, and we don't. And if we carry on going like this, at the current rate of farm murders, corruption, scandal, all of these, then I mean, it's going to impact us and our kids and stuff in the future. And really, it's going to be a cycle of detriment. Yeah.
What do you want the government to do? How can this be addressed?
I think it's difficult because, I mean, farmers, we're all living far apart and whatever. I think at this moment it's in our own hands to protect ourselves. But I think if they just throw more resources and be more vigilant and have patrols like that in the old days, that would help. Yeah, I think at the moment it's it's out of control. This thing is happening frequently, daily, and it's going to end. It's going to end in a serious note. I mean, people will have to fend for themselves, and if government can't bring law and order back, then the farmers will have to take it in their own hands to protect themselves, and that is not what we want in this country.
So we are known. Our town is known as the town which has got peace. So we want to remain there.
At the end of the road is the Rafferty's gate. A week ago, this was a threshold crossed by killers. Today, it is reclaimed as a place of mourning and commemoration. The message here couldn't be simpler. These farmers were people, and they are missed.